What is up, fellas? JPS delivers here. We've got ourselves, well, we're playing against, it's Madden 2006, playing against this Minnesota Vikings team. We got Fred Taylor at running back. We got a nice fullback in William Henderson. Got Daryl Jackson, Joey Galloway, Mr. Kinnison. So a nice little trio, as well as having Randy McMichael, a good left tackle, or actually an excellent left tackle in Trey Thomas, and then Brian McKinney. For some reason they had both been drafted. I don't know why. But I actually, to play fair, I'm going to start doing this to just fix what the computer does. But I moved Mr. McNeil, I think. Was it right? McKinney, or Mr. Bryant McKinney out of Miami, I believe, to right tackle, so that way him and Trey Thomas are playing at the same time. Move the left guard. So pretty much just much a way to have their full strength offensive line. Wasn't able to fix that fiasco right there with the right end and the left ends being higher overall than them. Able to move Mr. Lehman here over to left outside linebacker. But overall, it seems that they got a really good offensive line, not a great quarterback. But I think their biggest threat is going to have to be shutting down Mr. Fred Taylor behind that offensive line. I think we're going to have to attack. But coming up next on NBC, Friday Night Lights. Nope, never mind. It's Friday Night Sissy Fights between New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Friday Night Football. Oh, in the fucking dome. But it's not Katrina, no. It's in Minnesota. It's gonna fucking collapse. So, here it is. Friday Night Football for the New Orleans Saints. Here, trying to select. How long did it take to select? I mean, it might take longer to select the fucking heads or tails than it did the entire time. What's the deal here? What is the deal? I mean, are we gonna have to sit and there we go. Hey, there it is, kicking the ball off. There we go, starting us off 1st and 10. Mr. Fred Taylor on a play action, and oh my goodness gracious. Sit the fuck down, Mr. Chad Pennington. God, as if his throwing power wasn't shit enough, I think we just ruined his shoulder just a little bit more. And there you go. He got cooked right there, Mr. Woodson, and also a 5-yard face mask. First down for Minnesota. Nice little cut to the outside. Oh, I forgot Fred Taylor's injured. So Morris is in, and Morris code just came into play. Ooh, right there, couldn't read that. Fortunately enough, read a nice little blitz, get it going. Mr. Deuce McAllister really, dropping a deuce on this defense quite well. It's going to be a common theme, I think, with how this team's going to be used. T.O. sighting. Didn't see much of that last game as well, and then, didn't see much of that either, but got sacked quite a bit in this game. Nice run by Mr. Morris. It should be, it was 2nd and inches. We got stopped. Now it's 3rd and inches. Chad Pennington's kind of like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And threw it right to Sean Taylor out of Miami. Rest in peace to what could have been one of the best safeties in NFL history. It is definitely one of the most exciting safeties we've ever seen in the NFL. And rest in peace to that man out of the U. Nice little run to the outside by Deuce McAllister. Beautiful stiff arm. Steps back, buys himself a couple more yards with that play right here. But here we go, 1st and goal. Complete. Look at this. He got budged. Kevin Curtis did, and I was running the out route, and he had it set up for a touchdown. I fucked up. And Gabe didn't have me throw it right there. I fucked up again. Excuse me, on 3rd down. Right there, 1st down run on the outside. Fucked up with the outside linebacker. This game, fucking up in this game was a common theme. And there we go, Mr. Woodson right there out of Michigan. One defensive player to ever win the Heisman, I believe. And he gets it done for a lot of that reason. His ability to cause turnovers. Nice pass out to T.O. on that one. Nicely done. T.O. definitely found him a lot more in this game than the last. Here we go. Pass back out to Antonio Gates. And nope. Gonna be knocked down. Deflected. 50-yard attempt. Great kick by Mr. Sebastian Janicuckski. 3 zip here. And already a quarter down. There it is. 3rd down. Not able to convert. Our ball again. Pass out into the flats. by Mr. Deuce McAllister. Gets popped, but he does get an extra yard right there on that broken tackle. Second down. Where's the ball going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Mr. Himes right there. Beautifully done. The improvisation right there by Mr. Aaron Brooks. Hasn't been great on keeping it, well, keeping it in the pants, if you know what I'm saying. Now, doesn't make sense whatsoever. Continuing on, he actually threw the ball pretty well. I meant about turnovers. And speaking of, a nice throw right in time. Got the shit knocked out of him. But hey, I mean, this Vikings team got shit on anyways. To start off this game, they took a bigger hit in the balls. This Vikings team did, down 9-zip because of the missed extra point. And I'd hate to jinx it, but I think that might start a common theme with Mr. Janicuckski today. That missed extra point pass out to Kevin Curtis. Nice first down right there. 1st and 10 now with less than a minute and a half in the half. And then look at this unfortunate shit. Look at that. Come on, man. That dude ain't that athletic. Get the fuck out of here. Interception thrown. Aaron Brooks, 2nd on the day, making it 2 interceptions to his 1 touchdown. Chad Pennington cocks back, and right there, just oof. I just need to get good, well, better, good, whatever you want to say it. I'm pretty good at deflections usually, but unfortunately so, not able to hold the sprint while pressing deflection. But fortunately enough, first down by Deuce McAllister, and make it a 2nd consecutive first down. I felt like when we were running no huddle in this game, we were getting quite the success right here. I mean, look at the speed on the outside. Antonio Gates, just faster than most outside linebackers, middle linebackers as well. Then pass out to Mr. Himes right there. And then here we go, 9-7. Get it, Sebastian Janicuckski. Can we set this up? Fuck no. Shanked like a steak. And it's going to remain 9-7 here. Man, that would have been nice to go up 12-7. And we got the ball. Here's the kickoff right here. Adam Jones. And what do you know? Missed field goal. That's a missed opportunity to make it technically, well, more than a field goal game. And there you go. Sean Taylor with his 2nd pick, saving the day after these turnovers. Deuce McAllister just keeping the momentum going just once at a time. And then I should have passed it out to Deuce on that play as I see it, but still first down on that one. T.O. right here, another T.O. sighting. First down on the play. I believe every catch T.O. had was a first down. And then that drop pass right here. Here we go, 9-7, 44-yard field goal attempt. And fortunately enough, the leg is there. It was only 93% power. But it's going to be 12-7. Should be 15-7, making it the most powerful one possession leads you could do. Go for the interception, but unfortunately, Mr. Roy Williams, probably the best safety duo we have here in New Orleans in this franchise, with Sean Taylor and Roy Williams. But speaking of, look at that fucking pop hit right there on Morris. You might as well have a 3rd-string running back come in after having that pop. And then deflected right there. That was an easy deflection. But, oh, unfortunately, we break the streak of 6 for 9. I wish we were able to, but, hey, unfortunately, that's what happens right there when you set yourself up with your 10th opportunity for a 3rd down conversion, ruining the 6-to-9 ratio. So we don't convert. So it's going to be their ball. Chad Pennington with the deep throw to the outside. Is Phillip Buchanan beat? Yes, he is. We have 2 impressive cornerbacks. I mean, our secondary is fucking beastly. And, oh my goodness, what do you know? Brian Urlacher gets the fumble recovery. I don't know who caused it. I do not know who caused the fumble, but beautiful catch right there by Himes. He's definitely an underrated player right here. Went under the radar for his performance in this game. I believe he had 3 catches for about 50 to 60 or so yards, and very important yards as well. Deuce McAllister gets absolutely shat on that one, but able to get the ball down the field, sets it up for a great kick right down the middle. Now it's 15-7. Shouldn't it be 18-7? Could be technically 21-7 if we kicked enough fucking field. But here we go, Sean Taylor on the outside, and finally I was able to work out the sprint as well. T.O. just showcasing the speed in the open field, beautifully done. I wonder what like a Lee Evans would have done right there. And then unfortunately now setting up a 52-yard field goal attempt to go up 18-7. What's it going to be, Janicuckski? You see how fucking nervous I am? This is usually business as usual. And, well, Jesus Christ. I wish my wife was that bad at aiming when she kicks me in the balls. But going on, it's going to be another miss for Janicuckski on the day. And then they get the game-tying touchdown, and Morris runs it in for the game-tying 2-point conversion. Oh, the dangerous pass for the health. I mean, it kind of seems like an Austin Collie situation. First down for T.O., an Austin Collie situation with getting numerous amounts of concussions. And then what it turns out to be the go-ahead touchdown is a pass out. Well, pass out to Antonio Gates, who was running an out. And it was nicely done on the play. His speed, again, just not able to be covered well. It's just such a mismatch, and you've seen it throughout his whole entire career. Chad Pennington and company making their way down the field. 4th and 2 now. They're trying to convert. Well, trying to convert for a touchdown, that is. Here he goes, throws the ball out. The man who already got a fumble recovery on the day, Brian Urlacher, with the interception, and it's going to be 22-15. Hey, that's the beauty of it. When the Saints are visiting another team that's in the dome, it's not necessarily an advantage anymore for them. 334 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and then Deuce McAllister, 125 yards rushing, no touchdowns, but 6 catches, 76 yards by T.O. Pretty sure he had 6 first downs in the day. Kevin Curtis, 5 for 62. I mean, to have 334 yards and that many guys with 60 yards receiving is pretty, or 50 yards receiving, pretty impressive. Albert Hainsworth, tackle, he had the sack. So did Jason Babin. So did Charles Woodson on right there. And then 2 interceptions by Sean Taylor, 1 by Woodson, 1 by Urlacher to end the game, as well as a fumble recovery. 3 for 5 on field goals. Imagine how the script of this game would have played out. We were still ahead, but I wonder how comfortable it would have been on the decision making if we were up ahead by 6 more points on those 2 missed field goals, or make it 7 considering that the man missed an extra point as well. Joey Galloway, Darrell Jackson, both over 100 yards on the day. Impressive job by them. And that pretty much sums it. Nice one right there. As always, fellas, be grateful, and see you next video.